Today's stream may be really short, or not really short, maybe short. We will do Animal Crossing for an hour to an hour and a half. And then from there, we will see. Hopefully we're live, because it looks like it's trying to claim that we're not. So I'm going to have to do some figuring. And this is frustrating when this happens. At least we're a little bit early today, so we should be able to get things figured out really quick.
Stream Elements.
Okay.
Said. Escape Poem is now live streaming Animal Crossing New Horizons. Animal Crossing and Wizards Unite may be a short stream EDS.
Whoa, we had a lot of people join. Not sure if they're all going to even count, but we had a lot of people join all at once. But at least we're there now. Video capture card. Properties. Okay. Now we're working right there. Let's quickly finish sharing everywhere. And then we will see about doing stream readers. I'm giving Kid Kazma's channel a minute or a bit to see if it'll actually come through, because I know sometimes those things can take a little while to post. Where is this? There we are. Okay. Shared it everywhere. Let's check Kid Kazma's. It did, it worked. We have someone else who went live at the same time, basically. So I'm quickly getting my posts done. Tumblr.
Jasper Jack 2 said, "Hello, am I supposed to see something I've tried before on my phone?" Jasper Jack.
Huh. You should be able to see, and I can see on my, I've got my husband's screen up. You should right now be seeing our users. I'm just hurrying and trying to post to Facebook and basically spread the word. But, so are you not seeing anything at all, or you just aren't seeing playing?
Jasper Jack 2 said, "Okay, I see users, Mindy, etc."
Yeah, okay. So you are seeing everything that's up right now. I'm just trying to hurry and spread the word.
Jasper Jack 2 said, "Yes, I see that. Okay, I'm trying to learn the game. Take your time. I love this game."
I totally understand. So I'm starting out on Animal Crossing, and then we will switch over to Wizards Unite in a little while. Just one thing to be aware of, I am a little bit ahead on days on this. So if when you're looking at it, if it
Jasper
looks
Jack
weird,
2
that's why.
said, "I just learned about the villagers and there's tiers, and I've started with a lot of D tier. I understand."
So I haven't taught, I don't know about tiers on it, to be honest.
Jasper Jack 2 said, "LOL, Steph helped me a lot."
Yeah, honestly, a lot of what I learned was from Steph. Or just trying things out myself. But I will say trial and error for me works a lot better than a lot.
HTTPS www.fanbyte.com guides Animal Crossing New Horizons villager tier list, best villagers of each species.
Oh, I'm not even, and I understand what you're posting. So just so you're aware, I'm sorry you got timed out. I didn't do that. That's an automatic. I don't have it so that people can post links in my chat, because some of the links are horrible. And so this way I don't have to worry about it. My response, though, hearing what the link is, I don't put stock into that. I chose, so you can go by that and choose, like, go specifically by theirs, but then you're choosing to play the game in a way that they want you to play. You're accepting that And so everyone would have A-tier villagers and no one would have anything else. And I disagree with that. I chose villagers based on what I wanted. So when I started playing, well, first of all, my kids had started playing before me. But then when I went through, I decided I wanted a Siberian tiger. Or something that would look like that. And I got, oh, what's her name? And now her name just spaced. But so I got one like that to stand for one of my kids. I got Ursula's to stand for another of my kids. I'll talk to you once we see. Okay. Well, I'll actually walk you around and show you kind of the way and talk to you about how I chose my villagers. I didn't go by the list. If you want to, you can check the list. So, this is Ursula. She is one of my keepers. She stands for one of my kids. Right here. Bianca.
Lurked his finals week though, glad I could catch you, good luck.
Yeah, I'm glad you could catch me on finals week also. Wow.
Your support is appreciated. If you are in more than 2 Twitch channels, please ensure you are getting points, as the number of channels you can be in at a time seems to vary.
So Bianca, I got to stand for one of my kids. Savannah, I got to stand for one of my kids. Let's see, that's not a snowball. And then, so those are 3 of, so Bianca, Ursula, Bo is kind of me. And so we've got Ursula, Bianca, Bo, Savannah, and then Hans actually in a way stands for all of my kids because their father is German. He was born and raised in Germany. And it kind of does for me too, just because of the fact that part of my heritage is also German. But even more so theirs. No, you aren't supposed to go there. What? Why are you kicking it again? I'm trying to find the other snowball. Aha! That must be the head. Because this one's so far away. And it wasn't building up very fast. Okay, well, we didn't get it this time either. Okay. Okay, purple rose.
Crafting with Ray said, "Hey."
Hey, do you want me to open up my gates, crafting with Ray? Because I do have a lot of fossils and DIYs sitting there waiting for you. If you wanted to come over, I was thinking I may end up selling them today. If you don't come get them. Ah.
Crafting with Ray said, "Not today. I'm enjoying the BD right now since we just got them last night."
I'm not sure what BD is, but okay. We're starting to take up a lot of room down here. And so I may need to get rid of them. Or not may, I'm gonna need to get rid of them soon.
Crafting with Ray said, "Brilliant diamond."
Oh, okay. I totally get, or I understand that.
Crafting with Ray said, "Oh, then yeah, I can come help."
Okay, so you do want me to open my gates? That's all I was saying, was just to clear that out.
Crafting with Ray said, "Yeah, I just need to go get my switch."
Understood. It'll take me a little bit, and I'll just open up to friends, so when you get on, you can come on over. Okay. Yep. All of these DIYs and fossils and even the gyroids you can take. I'm going to leave that there for now. And there goes my shovel. Oh no, I don't have a shovel. Okay, we need hardwood and iron. You'd think I'd remember that's what we need, but I don't. Jasper Jack, if you need something specifically, let me know. Oh, also, Ray, if you want, these are pure reds. And these, of course, are mixed black. Come on. There. And Kid Kazma, I don't know if you happen to notice the DIYs as we went past the DIYs and the fossils as we went past them that are in my storage thing. But those are for you. Soon as you start coming over, Ray, I'll quit crafting and let you come over. Because I can always switch to pulling out my cherries and wrapping them and then giving them. And harvesting all my fruit. Okay, those are... Oh, I have another purple to put here. And that went the wrong place. So the reason it's going to be a shorter stream today, possibly shorter stream, but the reason we're starting out with Wizards Unite, or not with Wizards Unite, with this rather than Wizards Unite, is because my son has an appointment at, what did he say, 12:20. So I've got to be there for that. Okay. Now we can water all the fruit.
Steffi 75 said, "My gates are open if you want these guys."
Okay, I can come over maybe once Ray comes over here. Because my gates are open too. If Jasper Jack wants to come over, I think we're friends.
Jasper Jack 2 said, "Hi Steph." Steffi 75 said, "NP." Steffi 75 said, "Hey Mel." Jasper Jack 2 said, "I'm gonna open my gates too. Yes, we are friends."
So
if
you want to come over, whoever beats to the stuff right here, right outside. So all of these DIYs, the gyroids and the fossils, whoever beats to them that needs them, gets them.
Steffi 75 said, "I have someone OTW, so I can't fly out ATM."
I totally get it, Steph. That's where I'm at. Because Ray just came on and said she'd come help me clear out.
Steffi 75 said, "Why you give away gyroids?"
Those gyroids are duplicates.
Jasper Jack 2 said, "I will leave those for Ray."
Okay. Yeah, all of those gyroids are duplicates. I already have.
Crafting with Ray said, "Ty." Steffi 75 said, "You can customize them, dupe not a boo."
Oh, okay. I guess I'll put the gyroids away then. Because I didn't realize you could customize them.
Said, "Over 10,000 varieties."
Okay. I'll put the gyroids away then. There's still a lot of stuff there. I know there were a few hundred, but I didn't realize you could also customize them.
Crafting with Ray said, "Coming."
I figured that who was coming over because Jasper Jack said she'd leave, or said they'd leave that stuff for you, so. So we're gonna stream this for about half an hour more. And then I'm going to switch to Wizards Unite. And hopefully it'll behave. I will try and have someone keep an eye. I don't know how long. And I may actually go offline and then come right back, but through Omelette. Because then if I need to stop, because I can. David has a well checkup Nothing's wrong, just a wellness checkup, and he may want me in there for that, and if so, I obviously won't stream during it.
Oh, and I will be sending out your gift next week, so you may get it after Christmas.
Okay. This is cool. Yeah, all of these DIYs and all of those fossils are there for you, Kid Chasma. I forgot to put away those shovels.
Steffe 75 said, BRB she is here.
Understood. There's Savannah. So, the reason Savannah stands for 1-1, she stands for my daughter, but also for the EDS that every one of my kids have. So my daughter loves horses. In fact, when David was little, he had some hearing problems, and so they taught the family sign, and because of her love of horses and whatever, her sign was actually a horse. Obviously there's other horses, but zebra actually stands for EDS because it's doctors are told, used to be told at least, I've heard schools have changed, but doctors used to be told if you hear hoof prints, think horses. Meaning that if you see certain symptoms, think of the most common reason for those symptoms rather than the least common reason. So that's why, but with EDS and other rare illnesses, it's actually the lesser reason is often why they have those symptoms. And so the zebra stands for that because when you hear those hoof prints or those hoof beats, it actually is a zebra. It's not a horse, it's a zebra. And so that's what the zebra stands for. And Savannah in Animal Crossing, more than any other villager, really stands for that for one reason. Savannah was actually created by someone who has EDS to stand for EDS and other rare illnesses. So, and submitted and then was accepted as a villager by the Animal Crossing team. So, Savannah is truly the villager with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. That's why I have a wheelchair, if I can think and speak, outside her home, is because it stands for what she really is. Because with EDS, many times someone with EDS, okay, stop hitting Ursula's door, will, though they're able to walk and function, some to most of the time, and I say, and that varies. Some people it is most of the time. Other people it's only some of the time. But they aren't completely bedbound or wheelchair bound to where they can never do anything. They can never get out of a wheelchair. Like, they can't. Basically, they don't. Yes, we got Ursula's photo. Sorry. I've been after that for a while. To where they don't. They aren't like paraplegics or things like that. They are able to move around without. I guess we'll place it. Anyway. Without help a lot, you know, at times. And without needing a wheelchair or a walker or things like that. Needing other things. But then there's times when they need those things. In fact, for me, just a little while ago, my PT and I got talking. And we've decided that I finally hit the point. I probably should try and see if I can get a handicap permit. For the days when I'm bad. Now, does that mean I need it all the time? No. It's just that there are some days that I'm not able to even leave home now. Because I'm in so much pain that trying to go into a store or something like that would be very difficult. Especially with the extra walking distance and whatever else. So, he wants me to get a cane. And he wants me to get a handicap pass. Just so that, because the more active I can stay, the better off. But there are those who literally are bad enough they have to they have to use wheelchairs most or all the time. And so that's why I have the wheelchair there. Savannah's used it a few times already. Been sitting in it. I just have not managed to get her picture actually sitting in it. I can't wait for the day that I can. I'm excited for that day. So that's Savannah. Ursula, David loves bears. Loves them. And between bears and frogs, his favorite animal has switched between bears and frogs his whole life. And it keeps rotating to and from, but we keep ending up going, we will end up with it's one or the other. It's been one or the other his whole life. So, and I understand Ursula's a girl. He's not. Ursula was already here and just seemed to fit that desire I had. To have certain animals that stand for my kids and certain ones that don't. Hans, as I said, my kids are from Germany. Hans, I think, is, of all the villagers, is the best example of that. And then he fits in even better with what we're doing with the story that we just wrote. He's actually our Santa for our island. So he's going to stay. Bo is actually kind of me. From the time I was little, Bo's band, or not Bo, trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Deer have been my kind of spirit animals. So Bo in many ways, so that's why Bo had to be here. We are going to get Sky to stand for Amy in my stories. It's also pretty, you know, we could go with any werewolf, but Sky just, it just seems like Sky's gotta be there with my name and everything else. So
Crafting with Ray said, I have fauna.
And I could see that. I could see fauna. Like with Bo, I literally went for the first deer that I ran across. And then Bianca, as I said, one of my kids' favorite animals is Siberian tigers. And Bianca's the closest you can get to that of the villagers. So that's why Bo is a keeper. Or not Bo, Bianca is a keeper. If down the road I found one that really fit my other son,
said, get her if you can, she is adorable.
I'll explain what I'm gonna do in a little while. I think she's a deer, isn't she? I can't remember for sure, but I think Fauna's a deer, isn't she? Anyway, while we're waiting for...
with Ray said, I just got Zell. Crafting with Ray said, yes.
Okay, so I'll explain that in a minute. Bo's gonna stay. She's gonna be my deer. But I will explain in a minute something else. If I come across one that would fit my other kids, I might keep it. But we will see. What my plan is now for my other users, or I mean for the other villagers, is we will be rotating through them. basically once I can, I'm gonna gift them gifts until we up their friendship level, and then they're gonna go. Did I not bury my bells yet? Yeah, I did. Oh, I know why I have that many. Okay. So that's my plan, is from here on out. Well, the next one to go will be either they choose to go or Sky ends up in the campground. If I find out I actually have the amiibo, part of me says I do, but I can't. I haven't found it yet. But I think I've only found one pack. I think I got both Savannah and Bianca from amiibos. I know I did Savannah, but I think I did Bianca, and I have not found the pack that I think I got that in. So that means we still have one more pack out there, that's hiding from me. I put them away safely, and that way I hid them from myself. We're gonna save for a minute, switch to my others, and get the DIYs so that we can put this one away. But if I have Sky there, then I could invite her in and kick out who I want. Otherwise, the other thing we're doing is we're watching for someone to ask to leave. And when they ask to leave, we will go search for her again. Hopefully, it happens on a day when when I have more energy than I did last time. We went through about 10 cards last time, and by then I was just so exhausted. Or 10 trips last time, and by then I was just so exhausted I couldn't keep going. And I wanted to do it on stream. But I had to do it that day. So we went through those 10, and we did not have a cranky on our island, so we accepted Chow, who was the last of those 10. So, hopefully next time someone asks to go, we can find Sky, or we can find her amiibo easily and get her here. And then after that, we'll literally go with, if the person leaving is the only one of their type on the island, we'll find another of that type. If not, we will just go with whatever we find. So, with the first one we find. So, some of them, when they leave, once we have Sky, like, we'll check the campground, and we'll always try and just see who they want to kick out. And if it's someone we want to keep, we will tell them bye. If it's someone we want to go, we'll say, okay, go ahead and go. Or they can leave. And we'll take whoever's in the campground. Otherwise, if someone asks to go and we have not if someone asks to go, we'll just go with whoever's on our first island. Just take whoever's on the first island. If they're a duplicate of, or if we end up with one type that we need because whoever asks to go and ends up going because of the campground is actually made it so we are missing a type on the island, then we'll try and replace the type. So we'll try and keep one type of each villager. Of each villager type. We'll try and keep one of each villager type on the island. If other than that, we'll just go with the first one. Okay, well that means that this one's going to be able to go back into the pile that Ray just came and cleaned up. So there are still two here if you want them. If anyone wants them. Especially you, Jasper Jack. But I will need to switch to that user. So just watch for me to open up and maybe you can come get them. We are switching to my other user to make sure they have it. And then from there, we will begin to do all the DIY, or all the dailies.
Said, which items are you leaving?
There are, so that one is a fruit cupcake that I just dropped there. The other is, I don't know what the other two are. They were ones that were already there. Or, I mean, that I'd already dropped off a while ago that Ray had. So, I forgot to switch my user. No, I don't want him.
Jasper Jack 2 said, okay, I just didn't want to take the wrong item.
Oh, I think it would be impossible to take the wrong item. Because everything I put right outside my gates is for people to be able to take. So, all of the DIYs are free for the taking. Let me run over to Steph's in a little bit. After I get it with this one.
Said, okay, time.
So whenever my gates are open, I'll show you. Just watch and check every so often if I'm online. Like when you're playing, see if I'm online. And if I'm online, see if my gates are open. If my gates are open, it means that I don't care who comes over. And that whatever I have, and I'll show you. I did it again. Sorry, just a minute. I'm talking and trying to think of what I'm doing.
Said, you gave me a nice starter kit, thanks so much.
Steph gave me a starter kit, so the more I can, so if I can help someone else out, one day I may decide to completely restart my island. If I do, what I'll be doing is I'll do a dream code and keep that dream code, and then I will I'll drop some stuff at Staff's, but it always, when you restart, you need help. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter. You can have dropped everything you can at someone else's island, and you're probably still going to need help when you first start, or you're going to have to play on that island for months to years to get to where you can do the island the way you want. So that's part of Animal Crossing, is we help each other. Here on Twitch, that's one thing, is almost every streamer who plays Animal Crossing will open their gates at some time for their viewers or for their friends to come get stuff, whatever else. At least everyone that I've seen. I've gotten stuff from Steph. I've gotten stuff from people from Professor Oakwood's channel. I'm actually going to shout him out.
SK Poem said, so Professor Oakwood, Steph A75 said, so many things to collect.
Yes.
Stream Elements said, check out Professor Oakwood. They were last seen playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl at https Twitch TV Professor Oakwood.
So I've gotten stuff from people from his chat that I met through his channel. There's just so much to do and collect on Animal Crossing that we help each other out. You know, I've gotten stuff from other than just there. So I'll show you. Anything, whenever my gates are open, you can come over, and any fossils or DIYs or even, and if I know you're coming over, I may drop some of the stuff that I have extras that I would be selling. I may drop it here. So anything here, leave this collection box and leave the bushes. And obviously trees. And that radio. And this radio. But other than that, this area is all for taking. So like these flowers are pure red flowers. Like they're either from seed or they were produced from reds that are from seed. These blacks I'm not sure of.
Crafting with Ray said, no one can touch placed items.
You can if you're best friends, and I think I know Ray's best friend. I think I may have Jasper Jack as best friend. Oh, I can't go to Steph's with this one.
Said, can take the flowers and replant them.
Yes. If you're on my best friend list, you can take any of those flowers. If we aren't best friends, just ask and I will accept it. And you can take them and take them over to your place. If you need other flowers, let me know and I can see if I have extras of what you need. There's no guarantees unless, for sure the ones by the airport are free for the taking. If they aren't gone after a certain amount, like if I start getting way too many flowers there, they'll get dug up and sold. I'm not even going to do anything with them. If they're somewhere else,
Jasper Jack 2 said, I just checked, we are besties.
that works. Yep, I'm just getting ready to switch over and open my gate. Steph, I will have to come over later. Because I need to switch over to Wizards Unite. So I will be coming over later. Just so you know what the plan is. But I will run, I'm going to go over Jasper Jack and open up. And you can come check out these DIYs. And take whatever of the three you want. You can take the flowers.
Said, no problem.
I didn't think
Jasper
you'd have a
Jack
problem.
Said, I like to come over and swim to the check out different islands. It is not snowing on my island. Steph A75 said, she is still shopping.
Totally. Well, I was just going to leave it open. You can totally swim. Let me double check what's in Nooks just in case. But generally you can shop at Nooks if you want. You can swim, you can fish. If you need fruit, you can go after fruit.
Said, JAS, you are welcome to fly in as well when you want to.
So Jess, Steph's talking to you with that. My cherries is my native fruit, so it's what I usually give, but if you need some, I understand. Generally, if you need any of the crops or the fruit, just let me know and I can try and help you. Because I do have a whole bunch in storage. Please don't shake the trees because I have not got around to shaking them yet myself. Otherwise, I'd say. So if you know I've shook the trees that day, you can come shake the trees. I haven't. It's
Jasper
just
Jack
I haven't today.
Said, cherries are 275 on Captiva. I can bring peaches. Steph A75 said, I can TT to Star Night after she leaves if y'all need stars for December. Jasper Jack 2 said, okay.
I have peaches. It's up to you if you want to shake my cherry trees and trade for peaches. If I run out of peaches or cherries in storage, I'll have to switch over to trying something else out. But swimming is always available. Fishing's always available. Wrong thing. Fishing, swimming, catching bugs. Right now you can catch snowflakes.
Jasper Jack 2 said, that's okay, I want to take any fruit.
Okay, then don't worry about it. You don't need to bring anything over. Like I said, I'm just passing on what others have given to me. The reason I have all the fruit is because Steph gave it all to me. So come on. There. That was bad. Okay. Gates are open. I'm going to leave this on. I'm going to try and see if I can do a quick switch without losing you guys. Switch to omelet. But to do that, I'm going to have to time it just perfectly.
Crafting with Ray said, I'm gonna go relax.
Sounds good, Crafting with Ray. Okay, I will be right back in a second, hopefully.